Hello beautiful, welcome back to Nat's Beautiful Life. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a little party look, and this is actually something that I wore to one of my birthday events this week. My friends threw me a kind of surprise birthday party, and I just knew to show up somewhere in a party dress, and that's what I knew. But anyway, this is the makeup look that I wore, and so I wanted to share it with you. While I'm doing this video, I'll be showing you some of the products, but if you miss it, don't you worry. There will be a link down below to my beauty blog, and you will see more pictures of this, as well as all the products that I used and the application techniques and all that stuff. If you have any questions about anything, be sure to let me know. This is a little bit more simple than it looks. I know that when we see glitter and shimmer and all of that, it can be scary, especially if you're not used to it. But trust me, it's a lot easier than you would expect. I am using 3 different palettes today, but you don't have to do that. You use what you have, or you can certainly use things that are more affordable. I think everything that I use is pretty affordable. In fact, the cheapest thing is the biggest thing. But remember, you can take anything. You can take drugstore makeup, Wet n Wild makeup, which I love. Anything, and use this, as well as your high-end things and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling, and if you are new to this channel, my name's Natasha. How you doing? And I am so happy that you're here, and I would love for you to subscribe and click like if you like the video. I do videos with books, beauty, bullet journaling, and whatever else I want to do. I'd love for you to be a part of that. So without any further jibber-jabbing from me, oh yeah, I wanted to put something on here. Whenever you're seeing me put my makeup on, you're going to hear me talking to someone right here. I'm going to show you a picture of who that is and what I have to look at when I'm doing my filming, and it's a lot of judgment. It's a lot of judgment. Yes. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you really soon. Have a good one. Alright, so for skincare, I've already washed my face, so I usually use something simple and just very gentle in the morning. So like the simple skincare, something creamy, something like that, just to clean off the evening. And it is important to wash your face at night, or at night in the morning, even if you've washed your face at night, because you got stuff on your pillow, stuff from the what do you call that, ceiling fan, just there's stuff on your face, just trust me. So I do wash my face, and then I take my eye cream. I use the, wow, all of this stuff is Mary Kay, which is funny. Nighttime it isn't quite that way, but so the Mary Kay Volu-Firm Renewal eye cream, I put that on these fingers, and then I just kind of you know, massage that in all around that area. And then I will take the vitamin C serum here. I have these dark spots and then just sun damage and stuff, and this right here is supposed to help with that. So I do like a pump and a half, and I will bring it here and bring it all over. At night, I think I'm a little bit more vigilant about that one, but even if I don't do it everywhere in the morning, I definitely put it here. And then if I'm going to be outside a lot, Barry, stop. My dog's right there. I'm sure you've heard the movement. But anyway, so if I'm going to be outside a lot, or even if I'm doing a lot of errands, I will put an extra layer of sunscreen on, and this is what I've been using. It's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 50. It doesn't break me out, and it is kind of like, it is kind of moisturizing, but also mattifies a little bit, so it's not greasy. I really like that. And then just for every day, and what I'll be doing today is I use my day cream. It is the TimeWise Repair Volu-Firm Day Cream with Sunscreen SPF 30. Very, very thick, and really good if you have dry skin. I showed you a brand new bottle because mine is ratchet. It is so old. Their packaging is bad, but they've tried to change it several times and it just don't work out. So I put that here. If you have short hair, be sure to get your neck so you don't wind up with a burnt back of your neck. But then I just work that in, and that is my skincare for the morning. So I just kind of keep it quick and easy, and there we go. And now we're gonna move on to the makeup. So I have put my hair back. I usually use this to kind of prime my lips and moisturize them a little bit before I get going. So I'm going to prime my face. I'm going to start out with the NYX Angel Veil, and this is going to fill in pores and all that jazz. And I put it here and here and just kind of work all of that in, and then I will put a little bit of it just here where I have pores, and that's it for that. Now I use the Clarins Beauty Balm. This is one of my favorites. If you have dry skin, try this. It is expensive, but get it anyway. But just a little bit here, and then I press it all through here, underneath the eyes and everywhere, and just kind of work it in where you're dry. And there's that. Okay, moving on to foundation. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible. I'm going to use my tried and true foundation. I have been loving for application the Morphe M439, but mine, I don't know if you can see this. Do you see how bad it's shedding? And so I can't use it. I need a new one. So I'm going to be using the, what are you? The CC Plus Skin Perfecting number 702 by IT Cosmetics, which is also shedding. And these brushes are not cheap. Alright, so I'm using my Mary Kay foundation. It's the Luminous in Beige 3. They are stopping making this. They're gonna... Oh, see what I'm saying? The packaging from my moisturizer was just on my face. So annoying. So I just kind of go through, either I pat, or like stipple in is a better word, and also spread. So stipple and spread. This particular brush can leave some streaks. So when I go through the brush that I use for my concealer and stuff, I'll go and fix all that. And I know it doesn't look like it matches me very well right now, but it does. Just trust me on that, okay? So, there we go. Now I'm going in with my concealer, which is somewhere. It's the NYX HD Studio Photogenic in CW03. And I do not go up here because I don't want it to get in any creases, but I do put it here. And I love concealer. I'm a concealer fiend, and I put it all over these dark spots and anything that I feel really needs it. I also use it to prime my eyeballs and for a little bit of highlight. I have a little spot there. Okay, so then I use a Real Techniques sculpting brush. I have never had a Real Techniques brush shed or fall apart on me. And they're one of the least expensive brushes you can get. Well, no, I take that back. That's good. You can get less expensive brushes, but they're not as good. And as good a quality, but like when you compare them to the IT Cosmetics brushes and some of the Morphe brushes and stuff, no. What are you doing? He's fixated, my dog is fixated on something that's sitting on my desk and I don't know what it is. We'll see. Alright, so I'm going to set all that. That's going to drive me nuts. With my Mary Kay loose powder. And for this, I really like this brush. It's one of those e.l.f. complexion brushes. I really like it. And so I usually start the heaviest where I actually get oily. And then whatever's left on the brush goes everywhere else to set things. but that's it. If it is like, if I'm going to be outside a lot and I want to do like a full face of makeup, I'll go in with this. The packaging is ratchet. So I'll just show you this. The Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I'll put that like on my chin or something. But okay, so let's move on to the color of the face. So I'm going to be using just a, this is discontinued, I don't make it anymore, so whatever you use is fine. Just a bronzer, that's nice. I also like the BH Cosmetics brushes. I don't, like, that's what this is. I haven't had a lot of problems with them shedding, but I usually, this one is tapered, so it's got kind of the point there. So I usually kind of like try to put it in there and then smush and blend up. So I start by placing it and then going to town. All right, there's more of that. All right. Now I'm going to, and this is a bug bite and it drives me nuts. So now I know what I used already. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my rest of my cheeks on. So I'm going into this palette. It's one of the Tarte palettes. So I didn't want a matte blush, but I did want something pink. So I'm taking Authentic and then mixing it with the highlight that's called Worthy. Oh, that is not the right color. I put it the wrong way. So I basically was like taking this and this and just kind of doing this and putting that all up in there. Making sure I get it all over, and I don't care if I go out of bounds because I'll blend it back into submission. And there we go. So then I take a big brush normally and go through and stipple and blend, stipple and blend. And when we're done, I know it looks really bright up on the camera, but in your everyday like walking around and stuff, it's not gonna be this bright and shiny and all of that. Because you don't have like bright sunshiny lights like this all over you all day. Then going into the Wet n Wild, yeah, that's what you are? Wet n Wild Megalo highlighting powder. Look, it's held together by the sticker. It is not their strong suit, the packaging. So then I'm just going to highlight. I usually put a little here, and I'll also take a little bit of the blush and put on there too. And there we go. So face part, where's my big fluffy giant brush? How do you miss this? Okay, I'm just gonna use this one and I just blend a little bit. All right, so let's move on to eyeballs. All right, so I'm gonna start by doing my brows. I'm going to do one of my brows with you, and then I'll do the other one without you to save time. All right, so let me get my brow cortex. My brow products, I broke the end off of this one. It normally has its own spoolie, but right now I have to use another spoolie because it broke it off. I've been using the Maybelline Brow Precise micro crayon, and I think this is like brunette or soft brown or something like that. I like it because it's pretty inexpensive and it does the job, and I think it matches the color very well. I then will go in with the Mary Kay Volumizing Brow Tint in, I think this is blonde or taupe. What are you? Blonde. This is kind of like Gimme Brow. It gives you a little bit extra hairs and stuff. And then I will use the glue of it all, which is the Mary Kay Brow Gel. So let's get one of these brows done. I'll zoom you in just a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to start by brushing the brow. And then I'm going to take my little guy and I'm going to start just lightly filling in here. And then I will, wow, that guy's way out. I'm gonna break him. And then I'll come and just like make the shape go with the hairline there. Fill her in. And then my big thing is I have to create kind of a tail, because my eyebrows quit growing about right there. And so I've got to make them keep going. And that is the basic shape of it. Then I will brush it through, take the brow tint thing, and just lightly kind of go through there. And then if there is any like brow hairs that have kind of wound up on there that shouldn't be, because this is a brow like hair making thing, you can just take this and like that one and just kind of straighten it up. And then I will brush through it again, and then I'll take the shellac and fix it. And I could also brush through that one more time. And voila, eyebrows. So I'm gonna do the other eyebrow and then a BRB. Okay, so I went ahead and did both eyebrow, or the other eyebrow, and I went ahead and did this eye so it would save us some time. But let's just get into the eye makeup look. All right, so we're gonna start off with, I've got 3 palettes here, basically working out of 2 the most and just using some little extra stuff in the other. But I'll put everything in the description box. As per usual, there will be a link to the beauty blog, which will have pictures of this as well as a written out tutorial. But I'm going to start by using this one. It's called Blossom, and that's going to be all over the lid. So I'm just going to put that just all over. And that just kind of gives me a nice place to put the other shadows. All right, so then I'm going to be in the same one, and I'm going to use this. It's called, these are my Mary Kay shadows, by the way. Come on. I'm using, so I used Blossom. Now I'm going into, it used to be called Lavender Fog. It's called something else. It'll be in the description box. And I'm going to use a pretty like precise crease brush. And I'm going to go into the crease and just really pack that in there. It's going to be a bit more heavy on the outside, but then we're going to move it in. I don't want to bring it all the way into the inner corner. I need to sit up straight so you're not looking at my hairline all the time. But here we go. And just kind of working that in. And then I'll kind of look at myself in the mirror and how I'm closing my eye. I want to be able to see what I'm doing there. Like, I want to be able to see it when my eye is open. And yes, it's messy as crap right now because we're just getting started. All right, so now moving over to the Huda Beauty palette. And this is upside down for you, but I'm going to go into this color right here. We're using this color, this color, and this color. So we're going into the more pinky color first and just adding that in here. Just bringing that in. I'm putting this also into the V area a little bit. And that's just giving it a little extra something. And then I'm going to grab another one of the same exact brushes, going in that darker color and getting in that V area. I think it went up a little too far. And bringing it in just a little bit. I have some fallout. That's gotta go. That's gotta go. That's gotta go. All right. All right. Now I'm going to take just a clean, fluffy brush and do my best to blend that out. And yes, it looks nothing like this one yet. Just you gotta work with me. All right, so now I'm going to use a flat brush. You can also use your finger with this, but I'm going to go into that shiny one. And it's kind of got like, if you've ever tried the ColourPop shadows, it's got kind of that texture. And I'm going to press in here. So I'm pressing and blending, like doing the press and blend. Here we go. So we're pressing in, keeping it below that crease line, and then blending in here. So press and blend a little bit. And then you can just blend a little bit too. Now I did go a little too far with that, so we're gonna fix it. I'm gonna take a little bit of my concealer and just put a little pop of that there. I have a clean brush with nothing on it, and I'm gonna use that to just kind of fix our mistake, and it will all be okay. All right, so then I'm gonna take my blending brush again and just blend where we want to blend it. All right, for underneath, and we're not done with the top yet, but for underneath, I'm going to start out with a brush like this, and I'm gonna start by going into the dark color first. So that dark color here. And just putting that on the outer third, because we only put it on the outer third here. Now I'm gonna take a brush that's kind of fluffy, kind of not, so it looks like that. And I'm gonna go into the pinky color. So we're gonna bring it all together and just kind of place it here. And then I'm gonna go back to that original lavender grayish color and put that down. Once again, taking the brush with nothing on it and putting that down. And my camera's dying. I need to charge my battery and then I'll be right back. And I'm back. All right. What I did while I was waiting for my camera, I actually went in with that same brush that I used to put the, to blend in the concealer. Just took some more of that Blossom to just kind of fill it in. All right, so now moving on, I'm actually going to go into, just jump up there. Just jump, go jump up there. The dog. All right, so I want to look at, I'm looking at both my eyes in the mirror, and I want to make sure I'm a little even. I'm going to go back in here, go back into that first color we used, and just make sure we're not having any holes there. And there we go. And blending, and we're blending. All right. Now I'm going into Big Mama. I'm going into the Jaclyn Hill palette just for two colors. The first one is going to be this guy here, which is called Faint. And I'm going to just put that on the inner corner. Just right here and up. You may not think it makes, I'll put it over here too. I'm just going to add a little bit more. You may not think it makes a big difference, but it does. All right, now I'm going to go into Beam, which is this one, and just do a little highlight under the brow because it's a party and we're going to do some party makeup. So I'm going to take another brush and just blend it in. It is looking a little bit more patchy on the camera than it does in real life, but hopefully that will blend all together once we get the rest of the stuff on. All right, so I'm gonna go in with some eyeliner. I'm gonna start by using the L'Oreal Infallible Eyeliner Black. Once again, the end is missing. I don't know what's happened. I have broken the ends off of everything lately. Whatever. And I'm just gonna go and do my waterline first here, under here, really well. And here we go, bringing that all in. Now, quit licking my knee, Barry. It's my dog. Look at my knee. So I'm gonna do that. If I had, I used to have one of those NYX Jumbo pencils that was like strawberry milk or something. I think that would look really good on the lower waterline, or even a white or a cream color. I don't have any of those right now because I cleaned out a lot of old stuff and I just need to replace. I definitely want to get the nude one from, I think it's called Nude, the Rimmel one that we all know and love, just to get that again and you have it. But anyway, so I'm going to start by using this on the upper lid, and then I'm going to go in with my liquid. And what I normally do, because I'm just a mess and I can't see very well what I'm doing because I'm trying to stay in the camera frame, and that's just kind of giving me a little start there. Now let's see if I can do this liquid liner on camera. Haha. Alright, so once again, I have to do this because I'm a monster. And I kind of start here, and then I go in here because I don't want to go any further than my actual eyelashes. And then I usually have my face like right up in the camera or the mirror, but I'm trying not to do that. Okay. Not too bad. And then I like to do what I call the kitten wing. So it's kind of like here. It's a little tiny wing, but it's not like a giant cat eye. But, so I just kind of pick a spot. Can you see me? Just kind of pick a spot and make that little tiny wing. There goes my phone. Wow, this video has been a labor of love, huh? Okay. Anyway, so then after I do that, I kind of like to take, because I love how this is this the Maybelline Curvitude? I love it. I just love it. I like to go in and just kind of get in those, you know what I should do? And I just thought of this. I should raise my mirror up, like the mirror, because instead of having to look way down, I should lift it up. That way I won't, oh my, well, next video. But anyway, I will look at myself in the viewfinder here. But I just like to go in and make sure that we don't have any eyeliner gap, because that's not cool. And then you try to find the lid to your eyeliner so it doesn't dry out, and then you can't. Oh, there it is. Huh. Okay, I'm a professional. And then I take my mascara. This would be a great look for false lashes if you like to do that. And if you don't, that's fine. Just put on like a ridiculous amount of layers of mascara. Once again, for the bottom lashes, instead of like trying to do them the way that you do the top, I just kind of press it in there and it gets on there. With these, just put another layer, just get it nice and layered. I find with this particular brand, the Supersizer, I don't have to curl my lashes. With another brand I might have to, but I think it reminds me a lot of the roller lash that a lot of people like. I can't even remember what that's by as a benefit, where you don't have to, you know, do your lashes first. So anyway, I'm gonna back you out just a little bit. Okay. Alright, so for your lips, I actually can take this out, my little hairpiece. So for my lips, you could do so many things. Like you could do a nude, you can do a hot pink, you can do really anything. I'm going to be mixing two things together. I'm going to take more of a kind of pink color with a little bit on the blue tones, but it's light, and then I'm going to mix in a more of a natural kind of creamy, I don't know, like, ice creamy color, I don't know. But I'm not going to put any lip liner on, just because I wanted this look, because I knew my eyes were going to be like ba-bam, and there was a lot going on with the party dress and stuff that I wanted to balance a little bit. So I just wanted a soft lip without too much fuss. So I went in with this, and I just hit it on like you do, and tip, whenever you put lip stuff on, don't you can do like but don't like smush your lips together, because if you do, especially if you have quite a pronounced Cupid's bow like I do, you'll actually fill it in, and you don't want to do that. Alright, so then I'm going in with this one, which is a little bit lighter, and I'm gonna just kind of hit here and here, and then it's just simple and easy, and that is the look. I know I'm doing an intro in just a few minutes where I will be a little bit more put together, but thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate you. Don't forget to check the link down below for the beauty blog so you can see more pictures as well as a written out tutorial, all the products used and all of that. Almost forgot, you can spray yourself. That's just fun. I like to use the Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1, especially if I feel like I've powdered myself doing the, the like setting of my makeup, but I feel like it works but doesn't like melt everything. I just like it. I think it's really good. I thought it was like a big gimmick at first, but then I tried it and I really like it. So anyway, again, thanks for watching. I'll see you here really soon again on Nat's Beautiful Life. Have a great day, gorgeous.